First of all, sorry if I look a little bit windswept. I've been out for a walk with the dog and, as per usual, it's absolutely pouring with rain. I'm really over it now. Anyway, this year a lot of us are having to work from home, and for most people, myself included, it's the first time they've had to do it. I mean, especially for me, because until this year when I left my old job, I had been working as a nursery nurse, and you know, that's not a job you can do from home. Unless I kidnapped the children, and that's generally frowned upon in childcare circles. What? I'm just working from home? I was gonna give them back. People have talked a lot about Zoom fatigue, and I get what they're talking about. Although I haven't had to go to many Zoom meetings because I don't work in a big office with lots of people normally. I always work at home now. So yeah, Zoom hasn't featured as heavily for me as it has for other people. But what has featured incredibly heavily in my life since I began working from home is procrastination. You see, when you're at home, so is all of your stuff. And there's no one to keep an eye on you and make sure you're staying on task. Excellent. I think it's time for a break. I could go and play with the dog. Or check on my sister's cat. Or play some Angry Birds on my phone. Or check Twitter. Oh yes! Or I could finish another chapter of that book. I could do anything! Some people say that the best thing about working from home is the fact that you can just stay in your pajamas all day and not bother wearing any makeup. Now, that's not quite true for me, because if you're a long-term viewer of this channel, you'll know I really don't like the way I look. So, you know, this face needs polishing on the daily. But for me, going out to work used to mean I had to wear a uniform, and I wasn't allowed to dye my hair any unnatural colours. So for me, working from home means I can wear whatever the heck I want to and do whatever I want with this. And yeah, sometimes I do just choose to wear pyjama bottoms or jogging bottoms and a big baggy hoodie, because working from home for me also involves a lot of snacking. Snack time. Crisps today? Or cake? Oh, the chocolate. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty great to not have to go into work and deal with a colleague's bad mood. The only person whose bad mood I really have to deal with is mine. And I kind of know how to deal with that. I just feed myself chocolate. I don't have to worry about any of the workplace policies I need to adhere to, and I don't need to stress about modifying my behaviour as soon as I arrive on the work premises. You know, I just stress about money instead. Pay us to design something, or publicise your event, or just market your business! I've got bills! But for me, one of the biggest bonuses, without a shadow of a doubt, of working from home has been setting my own work hours. When I was a nursery nurse, sometimes I would work a shift that started at 7:30 in the morning and didn't end until 6 o'clock, and sometimes after 6 o'clock if people didn't pick their kids up until bang on 6 o'clock when we shut. On those days, my alarm would wake me up at 5:45 in the morning. Now if, again, you're a long-term viewer of this channel, you will know I'm not a morning person. No! Go away! So now I set my alarm for 8 in the morning, and I'm normally up by about 20 past, half past at the latest. And because I find that I work better as the day goes on and my brain wakes up a little bit, I don't mind working until 8 in the evening, because working later is infinitely preferable to me than getting up hellishly early in the morning. It just works better for me. On the downside, most people who work from home will tell you that The thing that bugs them is that it can get lonely. Yes, I'm lucky I run a business with my best friend, but I don't go to work at the office every day. And because we're back in lockdown at the moment, I don't go over to Leslie's to work in the office with her very often at all. Even though she's shielding too, and we're kind of a bubble, we're trying to be as sensible as possible. So most of the time when I'm working from home, it's this home and not the office in Leslie's home. Leslie and I do message each other every day, but I would be lying if I said I didn't miss the camaraderie of having colleagues around me all day. Sometimes I miss it a lot. So, rainy weather we're having, isn't it? Did you have a good weekend, by the way? Get up to anything interesting? No, I didn't go anywhere either. Lockdown. This isn't the same. That said, we are going to have the most awesome office Christmas party just for two and scoff a load of cake together because, we don't scoff cake together the rest of the time. Shut up and don't judge us. There have been studies done that have shown that most people want, when all of this COVID stuff has finally gone away, to carry on working at home at least a couple of days a week because they've gotten into the routine. And I guess I'm kind of lucky because when this all does go away, I'm still going to be working from home, wearing my gym jams all day and sending emails from under the duvet. How are you finding working from home? Are you enjoying it? Are you not enjoying it? Or are you still having to go into work? Let me know in the comments. Let's have a chat. If you enjoyed this video, you can feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can click on my floaty head if you would like to subscribe. And last week's video is over there. It's a Sunday whilst I'm recording this, so I'm not going to do any work today. I'm just going to go and chill out. I'll talk to you next week. Bye!